Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Alexa, a manifestation coach. This video is all about your SP, how you focus on them, because I'm going to explain to you guys how and the ways in which you are at the center of everything. You're the one creating the result, so it's the way you think about them. And I'm going to explain today exactly why you need to think a certain way to manifest what you want with your person. Explain how to focus on your specific person in the end result. Please do take a look on screen. I'll pop everything on here to let you guys know my offers. What I offer is coaching packages, becoming a member for the LOA Coaching Darlings. Everything is linked below. You can click all the buttons or check everything out right below this screen. So do pause and take a look if that's something you're interested in, or maybe at the end of the video, you might decide that you are interested in some coaching. I do offer that. I have all my reviews and feedback so you guys can see what kind of coach I actually am from all my reviews on my Instagram page, also linked below. And please do consider subscribing if you enjoy this video or my content overall. It would mean a lot to me, and it would save you a lot of time having to wait until YouTube recommends my next video, which it also won't do as much if you guys don't engage with the video. So if you do enjoy, then I'd very much appreciate if you consider, liking and subscribing. Now let's hop right in. Manifesting the exact result you want with your SP is not going to be done by focusing on your 3D. So if you focus on what's here right now, even if it's movement and it's positive, obviously you're still actively manifesting them, consciously manifesting, because you don't yet have the full result you want. So by focusing on the 3D, whatever's going on, like I said, it doesn't have to just be negative or an old story or a lack of what you want. Even if it's movement and some progress and some, even if it's not quite negative, you want to focus on the end result. If you analyze and put all your mental focus and question and dig into everything that's in your 3D reality, that's what's going to repeat back. That's what's going to be, that's what's going to reflect back and keep repeating itself. So if you focus on what's literally in the physical reality right now, and doubt yourself, question the manifestation, say, why is it not here yet? Why am I seeing this? This is what's showing up. Then you're not focusing on the end result, and you're not focusing on what you're actually creating. You're putting more of your focus back into circumstances, your physical reality, maybe even the old story, if there is one and it's repeating itself, which it probably will until you saturate your mind to a certain point, or until your manifestation fully shows up, and that's okay. You just do not analyze the physical reality. Tying into that, whether or not you're looking to that, you might have doubts come up, opposing thoughts come up in your mind. Totally normal. It's the rational, logical brain trying to protect you and just, obviously go through life by analyzing and intellectually looking at what's in front of you, right? Dangers, the unknown, anything like that, negative cycles, things that emotionally tie in and that you have had an emotional reaction to, typically with an SP, whether or not there's been a relationship yet, you will probably have some kind of emotional tie there. So your logical mind is going to try and protect you, but you want to be aware of those mental reactions. So not the emotions, not crying, those things you don't have to force yourself to not do or beat yourself up over it. Be gentle with yourself, but just know that it's your thoughts. It's what you think about, what you visualize, what goes on in your mind specifically, the thoughts that you're having. So be aware of those mental reactions, because you don't want to focus on, again, anything that is not positive, anything that's not your end result. Imagine it, visualize it. I'm going to give you guys an overview of exactly how to focus on these things, because everyone's capable of it. And of course, your SP will reflect the version that you focus on, good or bad. That's why I always tell you guys in my videos, in my coaching with my clients, you want to focus on what you want. Repeat what it is that you want as if it's here right now. Think about it, focus on it as if it's here, because whatever you put your predominant focus on is what's going to keep reflecting back. So you might end up in a cycle and a negative loop, or you're going to create the result that you do want. So imagine that your SP is already the version that you want, that end result. Because that's what they're going to start reflecting. That's what they're conforming to and what has to show up in your reality. So basically visualize what that full manifestation would be like. And this isn't just a video saying that you have to use the visualizing method and, sit and meditate. It doesn't have to be like that at all. But just think to yourself and imagine to your mind, even if you want to pause this video right now and just take a couple seconds to imagine, what would the full manifestation look like right now? What would your SP feel? What would they be thinking? Is it a specific sentence or phrase they would repeat to you? Is it a message you'd receive on your phone? What would that full end result look like if you had it right now? That's kind of at the center of what you want to focus on. and imagine as if it's happening right now. And that's where you want to think, not, oh, maybe, you know, SP will conform. No, SP's conformed, and this is amazing. This is what they said to me. We're spending the day together. You know, this is how our relationship is now. It's so amazing. It's so perfect. So like I said, a few methods that are actually really easy that you could consider that tie into kind of different strengths that you guys may all have. Guided visualizations. These are quite simple because it's someone else kind of creating the scenario and imagery and mental focus for you, and you just kind of relax and try and follow along. So yeah, guided visualization, basically the same as a meditation. Affirmation tapes, those are two things that I do have playlists for and videos on my channel, so you can take a look for yourself at what I offer, but there's tons on YouTube. It doesn't just have to be from me. There's far more expansive, longer content if that's what you like, or you'd like to fall asleep to maybe an overnight meditation. I don't really do those myself, but you can take a look at my channel as well for examples. So yeah, affirmation tapes of listening to other people say specific SP affirmations. You can make your own, but yeah, anything where you're mentally focusing on something positive, it's bringing up that mental focus and even a visual, and also scripting. So that's again a way for you to take the full control, you to be kind of creating the storyline. So you're deciding, okay, I'm manifesting a text, I'm manifesting a relationship, I'm manifesting a reunion with my SP, whatever it might be. You can use all of these methods and they will incite a visual and thoughts in your mind. So it's a good way to build up the practice of visualization, because I know some people really don't like it. It's not what they would turn to. And my first choice is obviously affirmations, but these are different ways for you to imagine it real and see it in your mind, experience it mentally, and kind of create a visual from that and think to yourself, wow, this is what it would be like right now. Like you're tricking your mind, almost like a placebo effect, into thinking this is what it's like right now to have what I want. And also ask yourself that when you read a book or any kind of story, even a magazine article, whatever it may be, don't you have a visual come up? You do. It doesn't have to be 100%, doesn't have to be super vivid, but when we read something or even listen to something descriptive being said, a visual is being brought up, even if it's just like someone was describing an outfit and all you see in your head is a shoe that they've described. If that's all it is, that's still visualizing. So it is possible for you to visualize and imagine it kind of, yeah, in visual form and mentally focus on it. So yeah, you can use all these different methods, but the point is that you're thinking as if it's here right now. You don't have to use the visualizing method, but those are examples to make it more realistic, to think to yourself and actually have a clear vision of what it's like in the end result. And obviously, you know, as I said, it doesn't have to be done in a strict way. You can still manifest in steps if you'd rather manifest stage by stage. And maybe right now it's like your SP messages you, something like that, or going on a date. You know, that's obviously not a full end result of a relationship of some sort or any form of commitment, but you can start in these little steps. That's totally fine. The method is still the same. You would imagine as if they've already completed that. And if you do focus on movement and positive progress, I think I briefly touched on this earlier, it's still okay. You don't have to go to the full end result, even if you're just thinking about, you know, as long as it's not the 3D reality and any lack, it's still okay to say, oh yeah, you know, I think, you know, SP unblocked me, or SP watched my Instagram story. All these very small wins, they're still great moments to like celebrate and be happy about and be grateful and like proud of yourself. Like, okay, yay, it manifested, this is movement, this is happening. You can still focus on that, it's okay, but you still want to put your focus as well on the end result. Even if it is just the one message, and you're doing that in steps, still put your focus there. And if you do find that your thoughts are kind of wavering, going back and forth, use your mental diet to bring your thoughts back. Bring them back to the new story, the manifestation, the end result that you're creating. And yeah, just flip them around. It's okay to look at the 3D reality. Obviously, our rational, logical minds will always be there, always be active, but bring your thoughts back if it's about your manifestation. If it's, this hasn't happened, they haven't done this, they haven't said that, bring your thoughts back, turn it around, turn it back into a positive, whatever it may be, anything positive that ties into your manifestation having already come true. Nope, they've already texted me, they're writing to me right now, he loves me, you know, all these kind of things, whatever it is, try and stay on top of your mental diet. So finally, just to summarize, you have to think as if you already have it. Whatever you focus on, whatever you tell yourself is your reality, is obviously what's going to mirror back. It's going to reflect through circumstances, through people's words, through people's actions. So you want to be very aware of that and focus on think about what it is that you're focusing on. I keep switching my words up today, but yeah, you want to focus on the end result of it as if it's here right now. Apply repetition, keep repeating it, keep convincing your subconscious mind, which then obviously also convinces the conscious mind, because you want to tell yourself it's already here. I've already manifested it. It's done, and repeat it over and over, because the goal of creating the end result that you want is to think as if it's already here. And you have to apply consistency. So that summarizes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please do thumbs up, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and I'll see you next time.